Yeah, that sounds like magic cards.
So this was a vintage Magic the Gathering lot that I purchased recently on eBay. It didn't have all the cards listed in the description, and that is where later, after I won the lot and paid for it, realized that there was a little note there that wasn't in the title that says every single card in this lot, well, not every single card, doesn't specifically say that, has ink on the cards. That is what I discovered, and I was very upset by that, and I will mention in the video that I was in correspondence with the seller, and I'm trying to figure out a way we can work out some sort of deal where I can at least ship the cards back. He doesn't really want returns, but I feel like in my case it's justified because the description was very misleading, especially the fact that you can't see any damage on the cards at all in the photos, and the title didn't say anything about see the description or the fact that these are altered or damaged cards, because that's what they are. Let's face it, these are damaged or altered cards. Anyways, let's get to this opening.
Okay, I got my reserve list Magic the Gathering cards here that I ordered online. So this seller, yes, they did mention that there was some inking on the cards. I don't really know the extent of the damage. I thought I got it for a pretty good price. I was one of the last people to bid on it, and I really should have done more due diligence on what I just purchased. So I'm a little bit disappointed, but you know, we're gonna crack it open, see the extent of it, and see if it's worth saving. If there's any cards that are worth saving, because I don't really like altered or damaged cards, especially if they're like reserve list. You know, that's, you know, you buy reserve list cards because you want to hold them, like they're investable assets. So I don't know. We'll see. So here we go. It's in a nice fat pack box here. Magic Origins. Just imagine if it all just Magic Origins cards. That wouldn't be too good. Okay. So more tape here. We did have a bit of a back and forth, me and the seller, afterwards, because he shipped it pretty fast. And I just wanted some clarification on what is actually the extent of these inked cards, I should say. And he said that he thinks all of them are inked. I was shocked by that. I'm like, really? All of them? So I'm just going to rip this right open. So it's a little upsetting. Based on the last photo in the lot, it looked like there were some that weren't inked. I was hoping, you know, it really depends. Like, if the higher value cards have damage on them, like if they're like some of the worst ones, that's really gonna suck. Yeah, that's really gonna suck, I won't lie. There's no way around it. I will be very upset. Hopefully, you know, hopefully that's not the case. Again, we'll see. Sorry, it's taking longer to open this than I thought. Okay, here we go. So we got, so they're an Amazon Prime member. Okay, so you have some cards in here, and here they are, wrapped up. Oh, at least he did a good job wrapping the cards up here. I'm gonna hold this open there. Yeah, see, look at the top of those cards. Wowza! Holy cow, those are black as night. See, this is what I mean, but there's some that are a little bit faded. I'm not sure the extent. But if you see that, that is insane. Someone just got a Sharpie and was like, just markered all over these cards. That is unbelievable. These are darker than there were even in the photos. Okay, let's just see what's going on here. Oh boy. Yeah, someone Sharpied over these for sure. I see, yep, the markings here. The top of the card. Wow. It's really weird because they're hard to tell on some of them, but it's obvious when you turn them on the side. That's where you'd really notice the difference on these cards. And it's really a shame because most of these are reserve list cards. Most, not all. Yeah, you can see the marker that's all around. Wow, why would someone do this? This is crazy. I don't know, what do you guys think about this? What would you do in my situation? Part of it, I feel like I should have done a bit more research as I was buying it. I kind of had a FOMO, a fear of missing out on these cards. Some muscle slivers there. And I pulled the trigger too fast, not realizing the extent of the possible damage here. So I'm going to take one of these cards, and I'm going to grab a stack of other cards that I got recently from Time Spiral Remastered, and let's take a look here. So I'm going to put this card in here. Wow. Look at that. It looks like there's a break in the stack. That is how inked these cards came. Whew, boy. Yeah, I have no other way to put it. I'm very upset with this buy. I asked if it was possible to get a refund and I could ship them back. I didn't really like the sound of that, but he never really said no either, so I'm gonna have to contact the seller again and explain, like, to me these are damaged. I don't think these are, I wouldn't consider these cards to be, yeah, like, to me these are damaged. I wouldn't consider them altered. I mean, it's just like, why would you put the marker along the edges of every one of these cards? I just don't understand, because these cards are not necessarily in bad condition. Some of them are actually okay. Actually, they're all fairly decent. That's what really gets me. And it's like the way they did it, it's like they covered the edges. You know how hard it is to get the ink off of the edges of these cards? You pretty much have to lie them flat and then find some sort of solution or liquid, which is going to obviously damage the cards, because the edges of the card, that's paper. That's not, you're not looking at the ink of the actual card that's printed. So it's going to be way more obvious when you try to get rid of it. So, oh boy, this is rough. Yeah, it sucks. I'm going to go through the majority of these cards just to show you what I actually purchased. You know, I'll let you know what happens throughout in the coming weeks about what actually ended up happening with this lot that I bought. Yeah, wow, it's crazy. And whether or not they're actually salvageable, or if I was able to, you know, get a refund and send these back. I mean, but if you guys want to purchase any of these cards, I will sell you them at half the cost. Yeah, I think that's a good deal. I'll sell you them at half the cost. If you want these cards, I consider them either damaged or altered. A lot of them are reserve list cards, but just let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in that, and my email is down below. Look at this one. Wow. Oh, that is so obvious. Yeah, and then maybe we can make a deal. So I'll go through these. Oh, boy. Even the uncards? Why would they do the black on the uncards? They're not even black border. They're silver border. Why would you do that? Oh my god. This is like eye-rolling moments right here. It's like some of them is like, okay, maybe there's like a tiny bit of damage. You want to just, you know, make the edges look nice. But on the cards that are like silver bordered cards, come on. What is going on? Okay, let's get this little stack here. So I'm not going to go through the prices of these cards because I don't really know how to price these properly. I just usually say about half, ashes, about half the price what they would be normally. Like, some of these cards look fine, and then you're like, no, because the black all around the edges really damage these cards. Oh, Gaia's Touch. Okay. Let's go through more of these. Some of them I couldn't actually fully see in the pictures because they're hidden underneath other cards. But yeah, again, very upset with this purchase. Really? Like, even newer cards, they're doing. What is going on? Lightning Helix. Yeah. Lightning Greaves. Oh boy. Crazy. Yeah. Nuts. There is some good cards in here, though. Like Deranged Hermit. Ooh, this one got literally obliterated with the tops. But this is a really good card. It's like a $60 card almost, I think, right now, because it's a reserve list rare from Urza's block. So there we go. Might of Oaks. Did they do it to this one too? They painted the edges of a foil? Oh my goodness. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted a lot. I do collect old border foils as well as reserve list cards. Pearl Medallion, this just went up recently too. Oh my goodness. Trying to see, because there's some of them that look like they weren't colored in. Like, okay, so there's a few cards here that look like they weren't. A little bit at least. Let's see. I'm going to get another stack of cards. Throw this in the middle and see what it looks like. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, no, you could tell a bit. Oh my god, come on. Oh boy. Some of these cards are really valuable. That's what really bugs me. Like, these are old cards. This card just went up recently too. It's been on one of my market movers. Horn Sliver. We have another Centaur there. Fecundity. It's great card in Commander. We got lots of slivers. I love slivers. I collect slivers. I make multiple sliver decks as well. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you want to buy a few of these cards. We'll work out a deal if you see anything you like. Maybe we can figure something out. Let's see, this Hymn to Turok. Was this colored in the edges too? You know what's even worse? I don't even think these are... I can't tell if it's pen or Sharpie. Some of them might even be pen. Wow. My goodness. I'm just at a loss. Like, some of them are just so much worse too than others. I'm just almost at a loss for words right now. But yeah, let me know in the comments if there's anything here that you would potentially want to purchase, and maybe we can work something out. But whew, talk about brutal. Oh my god, this one is hideous. Oh yeah, that's definitely pen. That's not even a marker, that's pen. I don't know how much of them are marker and how much of them are pen. That's... When it comes to trying to salvage them, I'm like, that's something you need to know. Because pen ink and marker ink are a little different. Like, yeah, look at this. Oh my god, why would you... Oh my god. It's just annoying because it's like, there's no reason to do that. And another thing that's a little annoying, he knew that all of these were markers, so he must have like went through a certain lot of cards and it's like, these ones all look like they were markered, and put them all together in a lot and sold it. And then, assuming, because he had other lots available, he put the other ones up that probably weren't damaged, or at least not inked, I mean. It's like, some of them like are so, almost so perfect, you can never tell. Look at this card too, Glacial Chasm. Yeah. Oh boy, there is a few heavy hitter lands coming up here that you guys will see. Yeah, this is just, it's just such... The fact, because some of these are, well, most of them are reserve list cards, and you're looking at like, why would you do this? It's just so... Yeah, but I'll let you know what transpires with this purchase, because my goodness, like, why would you do this? Heart of Yavimaya, it's a reserve list card as well. Oh man, this just makes me sad looking at this. Rainbow Veil, Griffin Canyon. This just really makes me sad. Rainbow Balduvian Trading Post, and we also, where's the, there's some bigger, yeah, there we go. Scorched Ruins, 3 of them, all inked at the top. Crystalline Sliver, so we get more slivers here. Teferi's Isle, Masticore, see these are all reserve list cards. Urza's Incubator. Yeah, this one looks like it was damaged. Something. Yeah, this is very faded orders. Winding Canyons as well. Looks like they might have tried to fix or like get rid of the ink. I saw what might have happened here. You see that there's got a bit of graying at the edges there. It looks like water. Maybe they're trying to see if these cards were salvageable, and then once they found out, oh man, these aren't even marker or something. These are pen ink. Like they wanted to sell it right away. That's what might have happened. I'm gonna see. There is ways you can kind of try to remove what's on these cards, but I have a feeling they tried to do it with a few of them, and it just did not work out. Yeah, another sliver there. Boy, crazy. This is just insane. You know, when you spend like $1,000 on something like this, yeah, it does not feel good. It does not feel good at all. I don't know why they would do this to these cards. Especially the gold, especially the uncards. Like, why? Come on, donate as well. More reserve lists. Glimmer Void. It's just so weird. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah, but message me if you see anything you might like. This is signed too. The name says it all. It says. The name says it all. I was a massive Timmy buying this. Unbelievable. All right, well, let me know what you guys thought about this in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts on inked cards. Are they damaged or are they altered? And I'll be sure to read and reply. And I will see you, unfortunately, in the next video.
Being a patron will help me produce more market movers and add to the funds that I will use for my random buys, and also to my coffee fund, because I drink a lot of coffee for these videos. And here you can see a link below in the description that will give you all the tiers and what you get in each tier. So I hope you guys click and think about joining. And with that, I'll see you next video. Think about supporting the channel in that way. If not, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I will see you again in the next video.